What?
Oh no, my goodness.
Or started called God's Hand or something.
Congratulations and well done. You clearly know what you're doing when it comes to clicking on videos, mate, because this video is going to be the best compilation of UFO, UAP, drones, crazy stuff going on in the sky that I think I've ever done. And thanks to you guys also for sending me some of these clips, mate. I really do appreciate it. If you're new here and you don't know what we're doing, we cover everything to do with the paranormal, from ghosts, aliens, UFOs. We're going to be doing also giants, mermaids, Bigfoot, the whole shebang, okay? In fact, make sure you go and check out yesterday's video, because I actually did something a little bit different. I did a deep dive into a video that's just gone viral. I mean, it is an old video, but it's just gone viral about a guy in North Carolina recording his trees swaying, pushed around, snapping, breaking in half, but you can't see anything doing it, right? So we took a deep dive into that. Now, a lot of people were saying to me, Ben, this is two years, this is an old video and stuff like that. I think people were thinking that I was relating this to the New Jersey situation. I wasn't. It was just like people were talking about this being potential aliens, and so it just made me think of the Las Vegas situation, hence why I wanted to cover it. But anyway, mate, go over there, check it out. And also thanks to the people that have been sending me emails and stuff and photo screenshots of what they think they've seen in this tree. It's really weird. If you're on the fence about whether UFOs exist, aliens exist, I'm pretty sure that this video is going to sway you onto the side of, yeah, something else is out there, okay? It's not all CGI, it's not all drones, it's not all lanterns, okay? There's something going on. So I'm going to be showing you things which are, I would say, 100% legit. There's clearly something. And also, I'm going to be pushing to the edge of maybe a little bit skeptical, but what do you think? Because I want you to tell me what you think about these things as well, okay? Let me just talk to the people that are a little bit more skeptical when it comes to things like this, a little bit more on the fence, or tend to find things more fake than believable, you know, as default. You're the type of person that probably needs a little bit more context, a little bit more facts behind it, or a little bit more evidence, okay? Because if I was just to throw a whole bunch of videos at you, you might just go to your default, yeah, that's weather balloon, that's lantern, that's drones, or whatever. So take a little listen to this pilot here, who's claiming to see something.
Well, you're going to think I'm crazy. There's something that just went from right to left to right in a blink and then flashes lights 3-4 times and vanished.
Okay, well, I had an airplane cross from right to left, E-175, and now there's another one, 777 up there high off the right side that's descending to 28. That might be those two aircraft, I'm not sure.
This thing went 180 degrees in like a second.
Oh, goodness. All right. Yeah, let me know if you see it again. We'll make a report.
Well, the details, it literally went from one coast to the other in front of us, and then it went up like 30 degrees, turned off its lights, or whatever it had. It looked like it's a bright orangey thing, and then since we spoke to you last, it flashed us like 3-4 times, and we are still looking at it now.
So where is it roughly if I was to give you a traffic call?
I would say probably 60, 80 miles in front of us, and it looks like it's coming, I don't know, it's flashing towards us, but it is definitely not an airplane. It doesn't have a strobe lights or anything on it. It's just this bright orange going on and off. Yep, this definitely wasn't an airplane.
So this pilot's seen some orange orb. Now, I want to show you this video because this sort of probably is similar to what this pilot saw. This is from Tangle Titty on X, orbs in northern Louisiana. But there's something about this video that I don't think they've actually mentioned. The description basically says on the 21st of December, witnesses saw an orange orb whilst driving in northern Louisiana. And they mention about the orb growing, you know, expanding and then contracting. I think that's something to do with the focus, but there's something on here that I noticed that nobody's talking about. Watch this main orange orb here. Now, if you watch closely, once it gets past this tree, a small white orb, another small white orb comes down and it starts rotating around it. Now, fair enough, because it's, you know, it's not darting around. Here we go. See this thing here? Look at this thing. So, yeah, okay, maybe it's a lantern, but what is that going around it? What is that spinning around it? So the car's stopped now, it's still moving. Oh, is that what they're talking about? The expansion bit? Whoa, that is strange. Let's slow it down. Oh. That is really strange, yeah. I mean, there's focus. What it could be? But that slowly expands and contracts, right? I thought that sometimes, you know, when phones, when you zoom in, it flicks between the different lenses, and there's sometimes a like a quick snap or jump when it clicks to a different lens. But this is a smooth transition. What? Okay. What? Look. No, hang on a second. That's not a focus. Okay. I first started talking about that white orb going around it, but now we're actually looking into this thing. I dismissed it at first, but now I'm looking at this. The trees don't go in and out of focus. How strange. But also, it's odd that we see this orb here. This thing just spins around it. Look, it's just gone around it, back underneath it, over there again. This thing just went around and back, and then it's going across here like this. Let's go backwards. So there it is. You can sort of see it through the tree. There you go. Now it's here. So you think, okay, well, that's just it, you know, because we're traveling. But now it's literally, it's going past it, around it, and then travels past. How peculiar is that? Is that somebody maybe with a drone going up to the orb and like looking around it? Very strange, very strange. I really want to show you this because this is my hometown, and I just thought this was absolutely amazing. I wish I saw this, and I know I keep on talking about me going out and doing it, right? The thing is, with the UK, the weather is crap here, and it's always overcast and cloudy and cold and wet and everything like that, and it's so difficult to see things up in the sky. Hence, like, the summertime is the best time to do that. But I will be going out, okay? Watch closely here. Look at the colors of this. People in comments are saying plasmoids. In a bit, I'm going to be showing you an that literally is morphing. Something morphs out of this orb. It's absolutely amazing. But see, you think now, look at it separate. This thing just separated into two. We've gone from like maybe 4 orbs of like magical colors to almost disappearing to then into 2 white orbs. This is exactly why people think that it has some sort of intelligence with it. Look at the reflection on the sea here as well. That's how bright it is. Amazing. Staying in England, this is in Stonehenge. Of all the places to see a UAP, it's Stonehenge, okay? Look at this.
Fuck. 2.
But saying that, right, I'm talking about a cloudy day. This is a cloudy day. You can see these as clear as day. Yeah, I gotta get out there. Look at this.
It almost looks like fire.
But it is an army base around here.
No.
Come on, tilt down, mate. Tilt down.
Funk is going on up at here.
It's very strange that a lot of them come in pairs, right? It's very strange that a lot of them, a lot of these orbs, you see them in pairs. Let me just show you that orb that I was talking about that morphs. This is incredible, and it goes back to what a lot of people were saying, that these orbs are manifesting into something else, right? Shape shifting. Are these orbs shape-shifting into drones? Are these orbs shape-shifting into other orbs, like multiplying? Is it Project Bluebeam? Like, what is going on? Look at this.
But it just looks incredibly bright.
This is New Jersey orb.
What the heck? Did I just record?
What?
What?
Right?
Alexis, I don't think that's a plane.
Why? Plane, but it just looks incredibly bright.
Now, they're saying it's a plane, but when we're zooming in on that orb, they look like the orbs that have been captured, zoomed in with like some sort of energy force around it. And I'm going to show you an amazing footage of that in a minute, where a lot of people are saying it's God's hand literally touching this thing. But what is this thing going on? Is that a wing of a plane and this is just a headlight? It doesn't seem like it.
What the heck? Did I just record?
What?
It doesn't seem like it.
What? Alexis, I don't think that's a plane.
Why? Plane, but
Now, obviously, they're recording through a windscreen there, so you're going to get some sort of distortion, but that's blatant. There's something sticking out there.
What the heck? Did I just record?
What?
What? Alexis, I don't think that's a plane.
Why? Plane, but it just looks incredibly bright.
What the heck? Did I
A
just record?
biblically accurate angel.
What? Alexis, I don't think that's a plane.
Why?
It's a star. Use your phone and zoom in to every star you'll see. It's the same
What the heck?
thing.
Did I just record?
I've done that. And it doesn't look like that, mate. It'd take me bloody ages to look for. I've done that. There's no star. The stars that I've zoomed in, mate, don't look like that with things sticking out of it.
What?
So you're saying that every star, you see something sticking out of it? And by the way, a star wouldn't be that bright. remember the time where it was literally default when anybody mentioned aliens or UFOs, people were like, "Oh, put your tinfoil hat on," right? I find it so strange that it got to that stage. And why did it get to that stage? I'm going to show you a picture now that describes orbs from years ago. Here's a picture here. Now, in this picture, obviously you've got Jesus here, right? You've got these images in the sky. Now, is it me, or does that look like orbs? Or a UAP of some sort? Even down to the colour of this thing. And not just that. Is this depicting UAPs hiding in clouds? Or UAPs that are disguising themselves of clouds? Not convinced? Look at this. Do you remember the other day that I showed you that orb? In fact, let me show you.
Yeah.
This here?
I don't even know what it looks like. It doesn't even make sense.
Is this, look, with the lines coming down and the lines going across, all these different shapes? Look at...
Watch. Because it's freaking, it's almost out of view. Look at this, Joe. Oh, something moved in front of it just now.
What about this? What about this? What are these? Are these the cigar-shaped UAPs that we're seeing? And what about this? So what I'm trying to say is, why were people painting these things in the sky and then all of a sudden dismissed, ridiculed, laughed at, tinfoil hat, and now we're starting to go back? Why? Because more and more people are speaking up and recording and starting to believe. All right? I just wanted to show you that because it just adds these building blocks to make you think, okay, this stuff is real. This stuff is happening. This reminds me of what makes me think of Project Bluebeam.
Oh my God, that's a
look at this beam coming down. This makes me think of Project Bluebeam.
What? Oh no, my goodness! Mira, bro.
Now it's obviously lights coming from the it's obviously lights coming from the floor, maybe some party or something like that. But
whoa! He throw fire from the mouth, from la boca. Mira, fuego de la boca, brother. Mira. Oh my God, bro, mira.
That was in Tucson, Arizona, by the way. In a second, I'm going to show you this orb that is being touched by God. I think that's the title. But I want to go back to the old school UAPs. This video was in Orlando, Florida, on the 23rd. Okay, tweeted out by Think Tank. This is your stereotypical UAP, guys. Look at this.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Now, notice the shape there. There's a point on top of this. It looks like at that point it's got wings. It actually reminds me of a video that I saw. Where was it now?
I'm videoing this, and this is one of those.
I was like, okay, we've just gone in and out of focus, and it's It's still there. It's not looking like AI, CGI.
And at first I thought it was the ghetto bird, but it's not. And it's loud. Oh my god, here we go. Here it is. What is that?
Look at that thing.
I'm videoing this.
It's amazing.
Drones that everybody's talking.
Someone in comments says that doesn't look real. It bloody does. I'm sorry, but it does look real. It might not be a plane that you recognize, but it does look real, right? But anyway, I did a reverse search on that, image search, and that's a plane in the game Halo. Like, you can actually do it. If I do this, if you reverse image that, right, it will pop up Halo. It's a plane in Halo, right?
Oh my god, here we go.
But anyway, I saw that and it just reminded me of this other video. What am I seeing here? There's no comments. Comments turned off. Is this because it's fake? Morphing into 2 orbs again. I did say to you some of it might be borderline. I'm not too sure about that. It visually, totally impressive, but I'm not too sure. Now, Chaz McConnell has sent me this video and it's doing the rounds. Now, there is a community note on this on X. It says, "This is fake. This source is a YouTube channel that produces fake videos." I've gone onto the channel and I don't see anywhere where it says that. Now, if you're unfamiliar with these community posts, readers added, like, anyone can put their opinion on these things. It's a bit of a broken thing. If enough people decide that this is fake, then it will be added. So for a laugh, if I just put a video of me saying, "Happy New Year," if enough people said, "This isn't actually Ben, this is AI," it would be a community note on there. Like, that's all I'm thinking. I was like, so it's a little bit broken, I think. I could be wrong with that. I'm pretty sure I'm right in what I say. So anyway, so I've just gone and done a bit of my own research, gone onto their channel, can't see anywhere. Let me just try again. So we go onto the video. Let me just show you the video, right? A New Jersey UFO military jet chases mysterious drone in orb in shocking footage. Now, there's a couple of things on this. Whoa, that just shape-shifted. So, a couple of things. So, either the UAP is fake, and they decided to put that in before recording the plane, or the plane and the UAP are fake. what I thought was, first of all, like I say, I've gone into the description. This extraordinary footage captured over New Jersey shows a fast-moving spherical UFO orb drone being chased by a military jet. In nowhere do I see, and also, if it's CGI, when you upload a video and you've got CGI in a video, right? Terms and conditions of YouTube, you have to click a box to say this video contains CGI, right? You have to. Otherwise, you're going to get done, right? And you're going to get striked and your channel's going to be taken down. If you're aware of it, all right? So, none of it says that here. So, I was like, well, why this? And then my conspiracy theory head started coming on. Is it because they want to take it down? They want to tell people that it's fake because it's too close to the truth and all this sort of stuff, right? So that's one point that makes me think, could this be real? The second point is that near the beginning, now these guys aren't going to know that a military aeroplane is coming across. So why then did this person recording decide to look up and track nothing in the sky and then go back and then track a plane? You would have to, if you wanted to fake that, you would have to go, right, okay, well, there's a plane coming, I'm going to record nothing, and then I can put in my UAP, and then I'm going to record the plane going over, so it looks like that's what you'd have to do, unless you just naturally just did that into the sky, and then post you can put in the UAP and the plane. It's pretty hard to believe that you would think straight away, oh look, there's a military plane coming, I'm going to pan and pretend that there's an orb so I can later, when I get home, and then I'm going to record this plane. I don't know. And also it looks pretty real when it gets to around about here. Let's slow this down. It starts to morph. But ever so slightly, right there, ever so slightly. Isn't that a bit of a unnecessary detail that could be easily missed to put in? Look at that. And there's no pixelation around here either. Now, I think I've got two videos from different angles of the same thing here, right? This is from Tangled Titty on X, alleged clip of a UAP evading 2 guided missiles over Middle East, reported as being analysed for CGI and has come back as real. Look at this. Like what? Let me just get my cursor out of the way. Sorry, let's do that again. So we've got the orb on the right here. 2 potential missiles. Is this what I'm thinking? The missile's coming up. The orb's there. The orb intercepts, does something. Destroys them, and then that. But then there's a huge bang. So did the missile just turn around and then it did a 180? I've got the other angle. This seems like the other angle. The only thing I can think of is that these missiles were, I don't think you would use heat-seeking missiles, but it could backfire because it's sensing the heat from the. Look, listen, this is film talk, Okay, this is Hollywood talk. But I'm thinking maybe they're traveling like this. The heat that is picked up some sort of heat this way, but it wouldn't because no, I don't. What is going on there? I don't know what's going on there. I gotta be honest, hands up. I don't know what is going on there. But there's your two angles, which I think are the same clips. Tell me what you think. And the reason why I'm showing you it is because it's visually impressive, but it goes back to, you know, where these orbs have all of a sudden started hanging around like air bases and things like that, and nuclear bases. Maybe to protect us, maybe because they don't want us to have like a World War III situation. Is it? Are they protecting us? No, I know a lot of you consider aliens to be the demons and things like that and to stay away, but I don't know. If we went to another planet and we saw a planet about to destroy itself, but we knew how to intercept that and stop it from happening because we saw that planet as beautiful, or as a planet that we were once there, would we intercept? Would we try to say, hey, look, stop it. Stop doing what you're doing. I've got to show you this. This is a New Jersey drone. Close up. Look at this thing, man. Look at this thing. I know you've seen it, but I've got to show you this. Look at this.
What the fuck? Sierra, get out. Look at it.
Look at the state of this, mate. Look at it. It's so eerie. It's so eerie.
Oh my fucking God. What the?
Like, I'm not being funny, right? I've not even thought. I'm just looking at that. That's made me think to myself. Imagine the people over New Jersey. And not just New Jersey. I keep on saying New Jersey because that's where it sort of manifested, right? That's where it's just spread from. But the whole East Coast. Imagine, like, some people are probably going to be excited about it. Some people are going to be, like, nervous about it. Some people are going to be damn right scared. Imagine sleeping knowing that these anonymous drones are just flying over your neighborhood and stuff. It's so eerie. Making these weird noises going over, like you don't know what they are. Nobody knows what they are. Like, how weird is that? It's so straight from a bloody horror movie. I'm surprised. Right, well, I'm not going to say it, but I'm surprised. Well, I'm not going to say it. Well, I am going to say it. I'm surprised that some people haven't, like, gone a little bit more Rambo-ish on this situation. And also, what I'm thinking is, since the videos that I've been showing you is over the Christmas period, right? From probably around about the 21st onwards, right? We're only now into the 28th. So, in fact, probably the 23rd through the Christmas period, right? They've had a ban on drones. So since the ban on drones, like as in hobbyist drones, we've had more stuff go in the sky, more crazy stuff in the sky. If you want to see crazy, look at this. You want to see crazy? Okay. Right? 21st of the 12th. 24, look.
What the?
Yeah.
See, there's another one up here. What the?
Mate, you know, earlier when I spoke to you about, you know, the photographs, the paintings, right? Of, you know, paintings of Jesus and then UFOs in the background and stuff. This guy here says something which relates to what I've said earlier. Listen.
You have seen this video and you're probably thinking, what the hell is that? And I don't know, but this reminded me of something that I find really interesting. So I'm going to take you on a weird rabbit hole. But it wasn't until I saw this one that I felt pretty confident that I knew what was going on. Now I'm going to take you back in time. So this is a cave drawing in France that they think is about 10 to 15,000 years old. Now these are some cave drawings that are found all over the world, and they think that they're around 4,000 years old. What happened here? Did they just get worse at drawing or something? Some researchers are now thinking that what they were depicting was actually what's in the top left, a plasma discharge. Let's look at this. Why did these gods all over the world have the same weapon? Why are they drawing the same things? Well, on the left you have a plasma discharge, and on the right you have Sumerian god Ninurta's
wearing a watch
thunderbolt. Does this look familiar? And how did all those ancient cultures know what DNA looks like, know about this double helix all over the world? Oh right, they worship the elementals.
Footage zoomed in on a drone or UAP UFO object filmed in New Jersey, man-made or other. Now, look at this. This is from UAP source on X, by the way. I'm sorry, but if this is man-made, which it might be, that takes a lot of dedication, time, and money to go out your way to put that up in the sky to fool people. What's the purpose? To make something that can actually fly, not just hover a couple of foot made out of tin foil or aluminium, right? Go, look, I made a UFO. This thing's actually flying. Somebody man-made has created out of their own money, own time, resources, created at home. Yeah. Like proper Iron Man created a UAP with lights and put it up in New Jersey for people to see, to get what? What have they got from it? Nothing. And when I saw that, it reminded me of the Turkey UAP, right? It reminded me of that. Istanbul. Look at this, man. This is still one of the most convincing UFO footage out there. This clip doesn't give it justice because it's already zoomed in. But this is where people say you can clearly see the ETs, right? But this guy zooms in whilst I think he's on a beach of a beach, and then zooms in over the horizon at this thing. Guys, I've got more videos, so please make sure you subscribe, okay? Because I want to show you all of them. But this one, God's hand. This is, now I'm not saying it's God's hand, okay? But I've got to admit, it does look like a hand. Is this an orb starting to transform, starting to morph into something? Is it Project Bluebeam? I don't know. Look at this. This is from Conspiracy Dad.
I've seen a lot of crazy stuff looking at these conspiracy theories. But bro, this is literally a hand mixing up a star on a telescope. You can see this on a real telescope. That is a hand mixing up a star. That is a hand. That is literally a hand. That is a hand mixing up a star with it just rubbing.
Well, he's saying a star, but this is the same sort of thing as the orbs, right?
It's just rubbing the star. It's literally just a hand.
And look, I'm sorry, but I know the magical thing is the star, but look at this cross here. A perfect cross. Is that a result of a lens doing that? But what's going on here?
The hand rubbing the star. And you can look at this with a real telescope. This is real footage. This is just a hand mixing a star. And it's,
right there. And
this
then
is a real constellation or star they call God's hand or something. But it's literally a human hand mixing up a fucking... Bro.
That looks like fingers at the end of fingers.
I've seen a lot of crazy stuff looking at these conspiracy theories. But bro, this is literally a hand mixing up a star on a telescope. You can see this on a real telescope. That is a hand mixing up a star. That is a hand. That is literally a hand. That is a hand mixing up a star. With it just rubbing, it's just rubbing the star. It's literally just a hand rubbing the star. And you can look at this with a real telescope. This is real footage. This is just a hand mixing a star. And this is a real constellation or star they call God's hand or something. But it's literally a human hand mixing up a fucking... Bro.
I'll leave you with that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Please make sure that you come back and you see another one. Thank you so much. Have a good weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.